New day for a new podcast, right?
Podcast? Gotta reload that thing, man.
So what's your favorite thing about podcasting?
Pressing the buttons. A lot of buttons.
So do you think it's important to have a really good camera when doing a podcast?
No. The hosts are ugly anyway, so it doesn't really help. We try, but...
It seems like you have a pretty good camera, though.
It's pretty good, but we still look ugly in the pictures. We need help. We need better technology. We don't know what to do.
Do you feel like, what do you call it? What's the technology that, replaces someone's face?
Oh, deep fakes. Yeah, we have thought about that.
Yeah. What are some of the biggest problems you faced with the production?
The hosts keep on rambling about weird stuff. You don't know how to edit it, so we have to include it all, which makes for a confusing program. This is what I'm working with.
So you feel like the post-production is pretty difficult?
Yeah. And then, as I mentioned, the hosts are really ugly, so we have to really try to make them look pretty, but it's hard.
Yeah. Welcome, Isak. New day for a new podcast, eh?
Oh. Day. I mean, depends on how you define day.
Looking good today, Isak.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
So the big guest coming pretty soon. Are you prepared?
No.
Do you ever prepare?
Nope. I do this. I close my eyes for a few seconds, and then I do this. That's it. Now I don't remember my name. By the way, how many hours are there in a day?
24.
24, right?
Yeah.
We agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we book a guest,
Yeah.
and we have 24 hours in a day to choose from, why do we choose this hour? Might as well be 5:45 in the morning.
You seem a bit salty.
No.
William, why do you choose to have a podcast this early in the morning?
I'm camera shy today.
Okay. He's not daring to be on the camera.
Yeah, because he knows the truth. Pretty mama.
I got some pairs.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
I bought these yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Did you buy for everyone or?
Sure. Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. I usually just, I don't know, like, my mom said that if you want to get, you should be prepared to give. So, I'd like to give. Thomas, would you like a pair that I bought yesterday for everyone?
You didn't buy them.
No, yet. Would you like a pair that I bought yesterday? I bought this packet of pairs yesterday. Oh, for everyone, is it?
Sitten varmaan aloitetaan. Ja terve kaikki Futucastin kuuntelijat ja katsojat. Tervetuloa takaisin uuteen jaksoon. Onko myyjän duuni aliarvostettu duuni Suomessa?
Kyllä firmat arvostaa hyviä myyjiä.
Niin, eikä hyvä myyntihän ei ole mitään manipulointia.
Hyvä myynti on palvelu siinä, että sä selvität sen asiakkaan tarpeet.
Kiitos, kun pääsit.
Kiitos.
You done already?
No, I'm just gonna get some lunch.
What do you do outside the podcast? Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah. I paint. I sing. I'm actually really good. And I'm just like an artist.
Yeah.
Artist, sort of. I call myself or people have called me like a warrior poet.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you consider podcasting an art form that you're doing?
Oh, the
or-
way I do it, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So what differentiates you from other podcasters?
Is it the vision and the sort of the mastery and the sort of suppleness? It's a gift. Like it's a blessing and a curse.
Do you feel like you're exceptionally good at podcasting?
Well, I'd have to revert to all the other people who have told me that I am quite amazing.
Nice. William has avocado socks on.
So William, what's your secret in being successful in inviting really good guests to your podcast?
Sending them tomato soup beforehand and bribing them with croutons.
Does it really work?
Yeah. Everyone loves tomato soup except me. I hate it.
Do you make the tomato soup by yourself?
Yeah.
Does this really, Thomas? Does it really work that way?
Yes.
Have you tried the soup?
No.
So is that a typical podcast lunch? What is that, by the way?
It's pasta.
That's not pasta.
It is.
Everybody can see that.
It's pasta.
No, what is that?
Pasta carbonara. It's pasta carbonara.
You know what pasta is like? Pasta's like, you know,
it's
yellow
like
and
from Italy,
yeah,
classic food.
and that's not pasta. You know, you eat pasta with a fork and it's like,
Well, what is this then if it's not pasta?
you tell me. What
What do you mean you tell me? This is pasta carbonara.
that's like bread.
I went
And
to the store.
That's
I
like,
asked the
that's
person.
Like, that's like cream and bread.
No. Well, I went to the store. I asked the clerk, "Hey, I'm hungry. I'd like some pasta carbonara." And then she shows up with this, and now I'm eating pasta carbonara. I don't know what the problem is.
So, do you know what spaghetti is?
No.
Terve kaikki Futucastin kuuntelijat ja katsojat, tervetuloa takaisin uuteen jaksoon. Niin, no me tehtiin kokonainen jakso kulutusyhteiskunnasta vähän.
Kyllä, innovaatioita tarvitaan ja siis muitakin kuin teknologisia innovaatioita.
Mä oon krooninen optimisti, jos lähdetään siitä liikkeelle. Niin ainakin siihen ajattelin. Ja sitten ehkä idea keksitään aika usein, hämöitään usein, melkein samanaikaisesti monessa paikassa. Kiitos kaikille katsojille ja kuuntelijoille kanssa. Palataan ensi jakson merkeissä.
Kiitos paljon, stay safe.
So, Thomas, what is this thing right here? Why is this important in your production process?
I have absolutely no idea. There's some shiny buttons. You press them and something happens.
You don't know how that works?
No, this is just for looking professional.
How much did we pay for that?
For that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was really expensive.
And it doesn't do anything.
Well, good to know. A bit wasteful, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not the tech guy, but
Yeah.
seems a bit
Well, we need
unnecessary.
it. We need it.
But for what?
For the buttons. You have to press, you know.
But I feel like I don't want to put the button pushing down. But how much was it again? How much do we pay for that?
That's some expensive button pushers right there.
So when you're putting on a setup, what does it usually entail? What do you need to do?
You need to press the button here. Press the button here. Press the button here. And press the button there.
So what happened there?
I press button and he come inside.
So that was your guest.
I don't know.
Pätee vähän niin sama argumentteja pankkeihin ja ehkä Norjoiden rahastossa.
Tunnetko sitä Akademi?
Mutta sitä firmaa en tunne. Niin mitä se tulee olemaan varmaan 10 vuoden sisällä ja mitä se tekee kilpailulle, niin se on tietyllä tavalla varmasti ongelmallista. Jotain digiajan diktatuureja ne firmat ja me ollaan niinku niiden kanssa kiinni.
So William, Isak seemed a little discouraged while you were recording those podcasts. Do you see that being a problem at times?
Yes.
Isak, how did the episode go?
Who gives a shit? You don't.
How well do you think he takes the pressure of being a podcast host?
Well, not too good, to be honest.
So Isak, how do you like being the secondary host in the podcast?
I hate my life.
I mean, it's one of the biggest podcasts in Finland, and you're one of the hosts. Why would you hate your life?
It's depressing. I think I regret all of it.
Is there something you could do about it?
Stick a fork in my eye.
So
This podcast has to be published every week. We need to do what we need to do.
So what do you actually think about Isak's contribution to the podcast?
Well,
Is he
so
actually...
far it's been really bad. Look at that attitude.
Terve kaikki Futucastin kuuntelijat ja katsojat. Tervetuloa takaisin Futucastiin. Ehkä ihan hyvä sijoittaa itteensäkin vähän pitkäjänteisemmin.
Just näin. Se on niinku just tää lyhytnäköisyys on tää ongelma.
Paljon puhutaan niinku työssä merkityksellisyydestä, niin varmaan sama pätee nimenomaan kaikkiin muinkin asioihin. Miten muutos saadaan aikaiseksi henkilökohtaisella tasolla?
Sääntö numero 1 on se, että älä tee koskaan isoja tavoitteita.
Is this something you do in between episodes?
Don't tell William, but I don't want to do this podcast anymore. I want to be a soccer player.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you want to tell him?
I don't want him to get angry. I just want to leave one day and prove him wrong. He told me I can't do it. I'm already 27. I quit soccer or football when I was 15. And I was decent. I was pretty good. But I'm like, why not? Like with grit and perseverance and not dying, you can survive and do anything.
So what inspired you to become a soccer player?
Money.
Yeah?
Money, maybe mostly. Yeah, I don't really like soccer. It's kind of boring. Like adults playing with a ball.
What if you never become a football player?
I don't know what you mean.
Don't you consider that as a possibility that you might actually not succeed?
That I won't get a contract from Barcelona.
Yeah.
I will though. Right? By the way, be honest, do you think it's a weakness that I'm practicing with a balloon?
So you editing some of the episodes now?
Yes.
Okay. So it's pressing buttons, eh?
Yes.
Is it something you like to do?
Yes.
Okay. Isak, have you ever thought about switching roles with Thomas?
What does he do again?
He edits and produces your podcast.
No.
So William, do you feel like the podcast went well today?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So do you feel like you need to improve on anything? Do you
No,
feel like
we're perfect.
perfect?
Yeah.
The best podcast
A
in
bit,
Finland.
Yeah. A bit too good for Finland.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you head somewhere else to do podcasts?
Yeah, I heard there's like this Joe named guy in America. He's for some reason
Joe
really
Rogan?
famous. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah? So you feel like you could make a better podcast?
Yeah. Easily. I mean, he has like 800 times more episodes than we do, so of course he's bigger.
Okay.
And he's doing it just in the States. So when you think of it, he's actually quite small.
Yeah. What would you think about if Isak decided to leave the podcast all of a sudden?
What are you doing?
Did you say that?
No.
You did, didn't you?
No, I suck at soccer. No, I'm not going to leave.
No, just how would you feel if he left all of a sudden?
I don't know. I don't care.
Have a good time. So it's the end of the podcast day. You're taking your stuff away. How you feeling?
Great. I don't have to see these ugly faces anymore.
You guys don't really like each other, do you?
No, I just don't really care.
Okay.
I feel like you're kind of... I feel like you kind of know this and you were asking these provocative questions.
I don't know. I'm making a documentary, you know. I gotta
I feel
ask
like
the
you have an
questions.
agenda. Who do you work for again?